I hope it just caught us when saying that.
Oh.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, so I'm here. Obviously, I'm Katie. And Erin is here with us.
Hi.
And Erin decided we've been sewing together all day. And so, literally. And my husband just brought me chocolate so we can keep sewing. Erin and I have been sewing all day because I wanted to make another one of these totes before I sewed along with you all. And so I wanted to make the small size, which I did. And I feel like I'm still talking in that accent, Erin.
I know.
So on with me. And so I made a small one, and Erin is working on, what are you working on?
I am working on a quilted witchy hat. And because we are going live in 2 weeks, the 26th.
That sounds about right.
Whatever 2 weeks Friday from now is. That's when we're going to go live. Going to sew witchy hats together.
We're going to sew some witch hats. So we thought it would be fun to sew witch hats because Halloween, obviously. But here's the only catch. We're going live early. Like early. So I'm going to look like a gremlin. Because I think we're going live at like 6:30 in the morning, which I know is crazy for West Coasters, which is me. But I may look like a gremlin, but we're going to make it work.
It's going to be great.
So, hi, Rebecca. Hi, April. April says, ooh, a quilty witch hat. So fun.
Yeah, I think it's going to be super cute.
It's going to be so freaking cute. Erin's been like kind of testing the pattern and whatnot today to see. Ooh, and Rebecca's wearing her Boo shirt. Hey, Boo, hey. Shirt with me.
Love it.
These are still available on my website, everyone. If you wanted to get one, I have a short sleeve version and then a long sleeve version that has a little hoodie attached to it. And they're super cute and super comfy. Let's see. April is here. Jessica's here. Hi, Rebecca again. Misty's here. Beth's here. Hi, Beth. Tony's here and says aloha.
Aloha.
Shanova's here. Hi. All right. So we are going to sew the Mercantile Tote, which was the pattern for, it was like the recommended pattern for, I almost said February's club. That's where my head's at. It was the recommended pattern for September's club. So that's what it looks like. And then I'll show you the ones that I've made because I just made, I have my hand in there too. I just made a small today. And so I have all 3 sizes.
It's so cute.
Let's start with the big one. So this was also the pattern that I taught at the SAC Bag and Sew Expo. And we did the medium at that one, but I had attempted the large because I like a big ass tote. So if you too like a big ass tote, you might like this one. I'm going to use this, I think, when I go to like, you know, like the holiday markets for shopping.
Yeah.
Green and Christmas. And then on the inside, of course, I did the tree cakes. But I wanted to test how big it was. So this is how big the large is. It's pretty big. She's a big. But it serves a purpose. I like her. I mean, it almost could be like a freaking, I don't know, like an overnight bag. It's huge. So this was that one. I'm going to be making the medium today, which is this size. And this was the size I taught in Sacramento. So she's, you know, more reasonable as like an everyday. And I made that so the front, the Hey Boo Hey, she's out of the pocket is out of the Totally Fabulous club panel. And then the inside was kind of a combination of a couple fabrics too. But this is, and I used, this one had water or wax canvas on the front, which isn't part of the club, but it did give a nice fun structure, and I didn't have to interface it, which I always love. And then I made today, because I wanted to see how little she was, and she's adorable. Little, but adorable. Like, I feel like this would be good for, like, what did I say? Like knitting or crochet, or like if you have it to take with you. But she's so freaking cute. Look at her. Oh, now it looks like I have her off center. There.
Also a cute little like trick-or-treating bag too.
That's what I thought too. I might give it to Mime. I don't know. She might be like, "Are you serious, Mom? I'm getting more candy than that." But and I did this one, you guys, out of all cotton woven. So there's no waterproof canvas in this, and I quilted the outside of it. So I think she turned out super duper cute. And this webbing is from Kasaya. So, and it just happened to go like perfectly, the colors. All right. So there she is. All right. Let's see. Jessica is cutting the small now. April is working on coffee sleeves, headbands, and scrunchie sets. Hi, Emily. Hi, Linda. Hi, Mary Lou.
I just lost Bobbin Chicken.
You lost or you won? Lost Bobbin Chicken?
I lost.
So that is everyone's warning to give yourself an extra bobbin right now.
Change it.
Okay. So none of us lose Bobbin Chicken. I'm going to actually wind one too, I think, because I don't think I have any.
Oh, yes.
I don't think I have any extras. I did, of course, wind one when I was on with you like an hour ago, Erin, but I don't think I have any extras in addition to that. So I will do that. And that's also everybody else's cue to wind a bobbin, please. And then change your needle if you need to. I'm also horrible about that.
Yeah.
I'll forget. I always just forget what needle's in there.
Yeah.
And then until it's too late.
And it's too late.
And I snap it. That red leather handbag that I showed on my stories a few days ago, but I ripped the handles out. Or not the handles, the I guess they're the connectors straps, right? Maybe this was my problem. Maybe the bobbin is just, this is a weirdly, maybe this is not the right size bobbin. Anyway, I ripped the connectors out that were gonna because they were just too thick even for my industrial. So like I ripped that out and went back and then made them a little bit so they're just not as thick, right? But Erin, when I ripped it out and then I turned the bag, I went in through the zipper pocket, turned it wrong side out again, and then was like going to take these out, the connectors. And once I turned it wrong side out again, there was part of a needle sticking out of it. It was like the needle that I had broken and I lost. And I was like, oh crap, where's that needle? And then I was like, well, I guess maybe it fell in my machine. Oh, nope. No. It was still in the bag.
Oh no.
Whoops. I know, right? Luckily, I found it. Yeah, I feel like this maybe is just not the right bobbin. Weird. It's not winding properly. You know, like when sometimes you get those bobbins like off of like you buy in bulk or whatever on Amazon. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you just don't. Like sometimes they're just like you get one that's wonky. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like generic bobbins.
The Bobo bobbin.
Like this one. Yeah, this one's fine, but the last one didn't work. All right, I'm going to mute myself real quick so I can wind this without hurting all of your ears. All right, I'm back. I love how fast a Juki bobbin winds.
It's so fast.
So fast. So good. So good. So good. All right. So hi, Valerie. All right. So yeah, who is, I know what April said she's doing coffee sleeves, headband, and scrunchie sets. Who is making the bag we're making? Or I'm making. Erin's doing witch hats. Who's making the bag I'm making today? Check in and let me know. And then, of course, if you haven't like cut your stuff out yet, then feel free to cut it out now or just hang with us or just watch or hopefully be amused. I have cut out and interfaced all of my stuff for the bag. Oh my gosh, Sheila has 4 cut out. Sheila, how many, what sizes are you doing? Jessica's doing the small. Hi, Joanne. Mary Lou is finishing sewing your Wingo board. Nice. That's next week.
It's coming up.
Wingo's coming up.
Well,
I am going to do, so I decided, I think I used the rest of the Totally Fabulous panel for this one. So it was nice because the feature panels on the Totally Fabulous panel fit like perfectly with the little ghosties, with the little pockets. I mean, the pocket for the front, and it fits for the medium pocket as well as the large pocket. The small pocket, I mean, it's just a teensy weensy. So that's too small of a pocket, but it does fit the medium and the large. Okay. Sheila's doing 2 smalls and 2 mediums. And then Melanie's cleaning up her space so she has room to sew. Well, that makes sense. Erin had to do that earlier too, didn't you?
I did.
Because it was just too much.
Too much.
Oh, I turned this upside down for you guys. Okay. So here's what I'm doing on mine. I will go piece by piece so you can see. So I think this is going to be a green bag on the outside. The nice thing about this pattern is that like the pieces for the outside and the pieces for the inside, exactly the same. It's just rectangles with squares cut out for the box corners. Okay. So they're the same. And then the pockets for the outside and the inside, these little cute pockets, these are both done exactly the same as well. So you can do it at the same time, which is nice for time saving. So this is going to be my outside. Okay. I think the very first step after you cut this out was to cut the squares in the bottom corner. Right there. And I'm not, as a reminder, I am not giving exact like seam allowances and cut sizes on this live because it's a sew along. It's not a tutorial. And I want to make sure everybody goes and purchases the pattern from Craft Owl Handmade because she's amazing and I want to support her. Okay. But these sizes are given in the pattern. Okay. So this is going to be my front. And then I'm going to use this as little pocketses. Let's move that down. You can't really see all of it, but that's going to be the pocket. Okay. And then she has you do like a pocket accent, which is going to go right here. Okay. I will say for my pocket accents, I've done them using like thicker, like waterproof canvas and whatnot for the accent. It makes it a little bit hard with like how you have to like fold over and then sew. My needle kind of got stuck on it. So I'm using cotton woven for my accents because it just makes it much easier. Okay. With how you do it on this one. All right. So that's going to be the outside. I'm using this for the straps. She's going to be cute. Okay. And then for the inside, it's basically put together exactly the same, but there's an additional like slip pocket, right, on one of the sides. So the inside pocket is going to have that for the outside. I'm going to do contrasting, right? So it's going to have this for the outside. And then this for the accent. Cute, right? Now I feel like I should do that for, no, I'm going to do it with the green for the outside. Like I go back and forth. I already did a little one with the ghosties on the front. So now I'm going to do one with the green on the front. All right. So that's going to be one side. And then the other side is going to have the slip pocket, which is going to be right there. Okay. Sound good? Hi, Wendy. All right. Misty's on a bag timeout.
Oh, no.
I know. What does that mean, Misty? I don't even know. Rebecca, what tote are you what sewing project are you doing? Or is it something that you can share? I know that you test a lot of patterns. So maybe it's something that we can't know about quite yet.
The secret.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what else? Also, I'm doing, oh my gosh, I better have that ghosty tag. Okay. After all that, right? Okay, so I guess what I'm going to do, so I have this tag. This is like my only tag that I have of this because they got sold. They got sold. So I only have one tag left. So I think I'm going to do it on the back of, I think, because on the little teeny tiny one, I did it like on the pocket, which I don't want to do because I don't want to cover up the ghosties. I think I'm just going to do it on like the back top of the outside. And then I have I had one that said, oh my God, it has pockets, but I don't know where I put it. Gosh. Oh, here it is. All right. And this one I think is Mormino, right, Erin? This is like an old one from Mormino.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh my God, it has pockets. I have a bunch of these, which makes me think it's from Mormino. It's a tester. Rebecca says it's a tester, but not a secret. Too many quilt tops I must get done for Christmas. Oh, got it. So you're not on a sewing timeout. You're on a bag making timeout. All right. Okay. So the first thing that I would do, I've already done this when I was prepping it, but if you haven't done this yet and you've cut out your external and your internal, exterior, your innards and your exterior, make sure you cut the squares because that's where we're going to box the corners. Okay. And then let me double check. I should know this by heart, but let me double check. Yes. And now we're going to just do the pockets. Okay. One other thing that I would like to mention on the straps for the bag, she has you cut the straps. They're pretty short. So it's great for like, a bag that you're just going to carry like this, I feel like. But if you want to carry the bag over your arm like a tote and you don't want it up in your armpit, I would lengthen the straps a few inches. Okay. On this one, on this tote, I think I lengthened the straps. Let me see. I wrote it down. Yeah, I added like almost like 5 inches, 4 inches maybe to the straps on these ones. Okay. So just FYI, when you're prepping your pattern, do longer straps if you want to carry it like this as a tote. Do I have any more with the ghost panel? Any more like fabulous, totally fabulous panels? I don't know. I can check for you, Sheila. If you message me separately, I can check for you. I thought maybe I was out of them completely. I think I might have had like one additional and then it sold. But if you message me separately, I can double check for you after the live. Okay. Okay. I was just looking if there's any other questions. All right. So first off then is the curved pockets. Okay. If you want to put your tag, your cork tag, if you have a cork tag and you want to put it on the exterior pocket, it's super cute there. You might want to do that now, okay, before you sew them together. Because we're going to take these and sew them right sides together right here, okay? Don't sew along the top because we have to turn it. All right, but we're going to do the same thing on both of these pockets. Okay, so we're just sewing down and around the curves and back up. Don't sew across the top. And the seam allowance on these, double check it because it is smaller than the seam allowance on the rest of the bag. All right. Actually, I need to adjust my seam on my machine. All right, are you still on hat number 1, Erin? Can you hear me? Erin, are you on mute? You muted yourself.
I did. Well, because I didn't want to like be like as you're talking.
Oh, while I was talking.
Yeah. Yes.
So where are you? Give us an update on your hat progress.
Yeah, I'm still on hat number 1. I'm quilting the brim.
Okay, so can you give them a little info on what you did today? So you went to you went thrifting. Well, and what did you find?
Oh my God! All right. So this morning I went to the UPS store to return like something on Amazon or whatever. And I also needed to have this pattern piece printed because the pattern piece is supposed to be like an A0 or A0. I'm not sure. It's huge. It's 36 by 38 inches. So you have to have it done by like a commercial printer or whatever. And so I was like, oh, well, surely UPS can do that. And it says the printing services, right? So I get in there and they're like, oh, just email the document to us and, we'll print it out. Oh, and then and like, what size do you need? I said, well, 36 by 38. I'm like, no, we can't do that here. Great. Okay. So I was like, well, can you like point me in the direction of somewhere that could? And the guy suggested a place that's not even open anymore. And I'm like, I live in Norfolk, Virginia. It's not like we're a really small town,
Mm-hmm.
And so I couldn't. I searched high and low for half of the day, even longer.
You called me starting at 6:30 my time, I think.
Yeah.
Or you messaged me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, this morning. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was before I even got up to shower and take the kids to school.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and then the UPS place doesn't open until 8. So anyway, I emailed this place. I called Office Max and they're like, no, we can't do that. But here, this place might be able to send them an email or call them or whatever. So I did that. And then the lady was like, why don't you send the document to us or email it to us and we'll let you know how much it'll cost and if we can do it or not. And so I did and finally heard back later this afternoon. And while I was waiting to hear from them, I went thrifting because I was like, so it's a quilted witch's hat. So I wanted to go see if I could find some like cool old quilts maybe, or stuff that I could upcycle. And I found these really cool panels at this like Habitat for Humanity like restore center. And they were like, you know, the woven tapestry blankets that are all
really, they look really cool.
Yeah, they're really cool. So they're like panels that are like maybe, I don't know, 20 by 20. They're pretty big. And then they've got like, I found some that have like these beautiful hydrangeas in the middle. And then there's one that has a cardinal, which is, you know, the state bird in Virginia. And what else? A sunflower and ballet slippers. So I'm going to make some coquette quilted.
Did you say owl too?
Oh, no, I didn't. I forgot the owl. Yes, and I found an owl too.
It's really cool and like spooky.
Yeah.
And so you're working on the sunflower now.
I am working on the sunflower now. Yeah. It's going to need a huge ribbon. Because I'll just show you guys. I might as well.
She kind of looks a little bit like a garden gnome, but we think it's going to be cute. It's going to be fine.
It's going to be fine. I think if I put a big enough ribbon on this, it won't look as silly. And I also forgot, like, it's 3/4 of an inch seam allowance, so it's not going to look as big as it is. But it's really big, y'all. Look at that.
I wish Andrew was there so that he could, like, you could go outside with him and you could, like, stand in, like, the middle, like, in just the lawn, and he could take a picture of you.
Oh my God. I should just. I'm just going to leave it on.
Oh my gosh. Or it's like a bit of a dunce cap. Remember those?
That's what this feels like. Okay.
A dunce cap?
Yes.
Go sit in the corner, Erin. Go sit in the corner.
I'm sitting in my sewing corner, okay? Leave me alone.
I love it so much.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's amazing. It's going to be so cute when it's done.
I hope so.
Okay, so what I'm doing, I sewed around these. That one, hopefully that won't matter. This one puckered a little bit as I was sewing it, but because I didn't keep it flat. But now I'm just clipping in so it helps it when we turn the mouth set. So I'm just clipping in, being careful not to clip into the seam, obviously. But just little tiny clips right here so that when we turn it, it will be easier for the corners. So that's what I'm doing. Oh my gosh. And you didn't realize the sunflower was as big, was as big as it is. Like, well, you realized it was as big as it was, but just not how big it would look on the hat, I suppose, right? It's super cute.
It looks like it's my whole head. I mean, look, it's like it's an extension of my head.
That's so fun.
It's cone heads, you know? It's
yeah. Cone heads. Yes. So you said that Amber's doing it, right? Did you say that when we talked about
the so? I thought that
so the Amber from the Crafty Reporter, she's going to do it with us too. So we're going to do the sew along on we said October 26th. Is that as long as that's Friday, 2 weeks from now?
Yeah.
In the morning. And then I said to Erin that if they were here with me in Bend, every year in Bend, they have a witch paddle on or around Halloween, and it is amazing.
It's pretty cool.
It is so. I wonder if I I do still have it up here. Hold on. Yes, I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to share my screen and show you because it's amazing.
I feel like it would be so.
It's so fun. It's so fun.
So fun.
Witch paddle. And this is like a mile away from me yeah. Isn't that fun? Look at all those witches. And they all go out on paddle boards and like kayaks and whatnot.
You know what I don't see?
Huh. Homemade
Anyone with a hat that looks like this.
I don't see any homemade witches hats. Okay.
Oh yeah. Wow, I don't see any giant sunflowers.
We should have some kind of a retreat around Halloween. And we should sew witches hats here in Bend, Oregon. And then we should go on our own little witch paddle. Because it's such a fun thing to do.
All right.
I absolutely love it. It is amazing, right, Rebecca? Yeah, so cool. I know. I live in the coolest town, I swear. All right. Now let's back us. They do such like quirky, fun things here. It's fantastic.
A parade on the Hague is what they called it, but it's like, it's really cute. It was cool. Like,
what, your town?
Yeah, yeah.
So they do the same type of thing? Okay, now I've clipped and I'm going to turn. See, and I just did. Can you see that? Oh, there. See? Just a little bit, just being careful not to clip in the seam. And then you just turn this baby out. And I probably should have turned my iron on so that I could press it. I might be able to just finger press this though. Okay, so there's that one. That one's going to be the inside. And here's the one for the. Yeah, I'm going to go turn my iron back on. I should have set up my little fast iron. I guess I probably still could over here. So you guys don't have to listen to that huge beast of a steam iron I have.
Love a good steam iron though.
Oh, she's great. But I'll be like talking to like my mom or my sister on the phone and I'll be like steaming stuff and they'll be like, what is that? Because she's so loud. Okay. I'm going to grab my little gal here. This little gal. She's cordless too, which is nice. Yeah. She's a cordless little girl. I basically just use her when I do like sew-alongs. I don't know. Or she's good to like take with you.
Yeah.
Like travel. Because then she sits there and recharges.
Okay.
We're going to have to wait a hot minute. Okay. Now.
Hot minute.
A hot minute. All right. So do both of your pockets because they're exactly the same. Now, they're done exactly the same. Now, the way I taught it in Sacramento, they didn't have they weren't like using one of the feature panels for the pocket. So they were literally exactly the same, each one. If you're doing it that way, it's great to do them at the same time because then you can use whichever one you like better on the outside, right? Because there's always one that's a little bit better and that's going to look a little bit better on the outside. Okay. And then I already did this, but if you haven't yet, this is the accent, the pocket binding, she calls it. and she wants you to like fold it in, right?
Yeah.
Fold it into the center, and then you fold those in and press it, and then because it's going to come around the pocket like that. It's going to kind of like sandwich the pocket inside of it. Okay. So if you haven't done that, that'll be your next step while I'm waiting for my iron to start heating up. And I'm just going to like lightly press these. And then you can also at the same time, which I'm going to do while I'm sewing up, or maybe while I'm waiting actually. This is the slip pocket. I'm just going to sew these together up here and down here so that you have like basically a tube that you're working with. And I'm just doing that because I have extra time while I'm waiting for the machine for the iron. Okay. Because I like to multitask. Let's go a little faster here. Come on. Come on, lady.
Oh,
Jewel, my sister,
Jules.
Julie. Hey, sassy sunflower, look at the hat.
Look at this sassy sunflower.
Look at the witch, the gnome hat currently, but it's going to be a witch hat.
Gonna be a witch hat. Gosh, I hope so.
So are you obviously you have the top done. So are you just working on like the brim?
Yeah. Yeah, and I just decided, oh, see, she loves it. Well, it's coming to you if it looks good. Yeah, I just needed to finish quilting this, and now I don't like the direction this one's going. So,
Julie, we're gonna do a sew along, and we're gonna make witch hats in 2 weeks, and it's gonna be at like early in the morning. It's gonna be. I'm gonna be like I said. I'm gonna look like a gremlin, but it's gonna be at like I can't remember if we said 6:30, 6:30 in the morning. My time.
Yeah, so 9:30.
So it'll be like 9:30 on the East Coast.
Yeah.
So you can join because you won't be sleeping.
I think it's the 24th. Somebody said in the comment section.
Oh, it's the 24th. Okay.
24th.
Hi, Yvonne. Yeah, the 20. She says she's not asleep yet. I was telling Erin earlier today that you said you wouldn't be able to join the sew along because you'd be sleeping.
Okay.
All right. I'm just pressing these pockets a little bit.
All right. We'll cut this out.
Julie says she's been wanting to make a witch hat. Yeah, me, Erin, and Amber. We're going to do a live sew, and we're going to make witch hats. It's going to be so fun. So fun. Okay, there's my little press babies. I'm going to press this one to this that I just did. This is going to be the slip pocket. And it's going to be, this is going to be the outside because we're going to do the ghosties on the inside, right? Now this one's a little bit, my inside, so I'm using the poly waterproof canvas. And I feel like maybe I should not have interfaced this slip pocket, but c'est la vie. It's going to be a really sturdy slip pocket. It is what it is.
Nothing going to be slipping out of it.
True.
All right.
Okay. So I'm going to put the slip pocket aside so that we can do the little accents on the front pockets. Okay. So this is like literally the hardest part of this entire pattern, and it's not that hard. So what you're going to do is take your 2 pieces of, what did she call it? Pocket binding. Okay. And you are going to put it right sides together. Whoop. You're going to line up the long raw edge, right? Top raw edge. And try to like center it so you have a little bit of like an even amount of overhang on each side, because that's going to make a difference. Okay. And you're just going to, and this should be, so this is going to be the outside of my pocket, my internal pocket. Okay. So you're doing right sides together, raw edge. Where's my clippies? Okay. Like that. And then what she wants you to do is you're going to go, there should be a creased line right here, that top creased line. You're going to sew a straight line 1/8 of an inch up from that fold mark. That is the one measurement I will do. Okay, so can you see that right there? It's basically right where the clips end, right? Is that upper fold mark. You're going to go 1/8 inch up from that and sew one straight line. Okay?
Okay, I think it's cute.
It is cute. Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
It's going to be.
It's really cute.
Okay.
Because the flower doesn't look as big now either. Right? No, it doesn't though. Did it cover some of the flower up? Is that why?
Well, the seam allowance is pretty big. So.
Okay, so I'm going to clip this one. And then add a few more.
Do we think
And in the, huh?
You think the stripes should go this way?
As opposed to? I don't know. I kind of like it like going opposite the flower, I feel like. Like opposite, like perpendicular to the flower. Does that make sense?
Vertical or horizontal?
Like opposite the direction you had them. Like, so they're not coming straight down and off the flower.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yep. 1000%.
All right. So here's the second one. So this is my outside external pocket. Right? So it's right sides together. I matched the raw edge at the top and clipped it. And now I'm going to go and sew 1/8 of an inch from that top fold line. I'm telling you that several times because the first time I did this, I didn't read and I did it 1/8 inch below the raw edge, which is the incorrect way. Okay. And then I caused myself a headache. So don't do what I did. All right. And this is like, I swear, I said that this was hard. It's not really hard. It's something that you just like, you know, it's the biggest part of the bag that you have to like really think about. And then everything else is a breeze. It's a breeze. Okay. You see that? So, well, I could have used darker thread, but there's like 1/8 inch above. Cute, right? Okay. Alrighty. The other one. Misty says, So Hungry Hippie has a good hat pattern. We looked at the polka dot. What is her? I don't understand. I always forget. The polka dot what? Polka dot something. I always forget the like exact name of it though. The one that I looked at originally.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Hi, Jennifer. Jennifer's making the bag. No, you're not. Oh no, shit. Helen has food poisoning. I'm sorry, Helen.
Oh no.
Well, you can just feel free to just watch along with us then.
Oh.
Okay, so what you're going to do now is, so this is my internal pocket. So you're going to flip it over to the wrong side and you're going to fold in the sides first. Can you see that? Not me blocking it with my finger. Fold in the side on each side. You're going to fold them in.
You just fold.
Just fold it in. And then you're going to fold it down. Okay. And once you do that, clip it all in place. And then you're going to turn it over and you're going to sew along the top line, 1/8 of an inch from the fold line up. Just make sure to catch the back. Okay. So it's a top stitch. So I feel like it's really up to interpretation, depending on what you want to do. It's choose your own adventure. Just make sure that you're grabbing the back too when you're sewing it. Usually I like to clip the sides first and then fold it all down. Because sometimes, especially if you're using, like I'm using the waterproof canvas, so it gets a little bit more ornery than, say, cotton. Right?
Yeah.
Erin and I were just saying how before we came on the live, we were talking about, because I made the small one with cotton woven, all cotton woven. And I said, I feel like cotton woven gets a bad rap in bag making. But it actually,
it's most of what I use.
It's most, and Rebecca, I know Rebecca uses a lot of, like she likes, I think she prefers cotton woven. Rebecca, tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure she does too.
Yeah.
But I feel like it kind of gets a bad rap in general in bag making. I feel like we got to bring it back.
Yeah, I love it.
Bring cotton woven back. It does make some of these, like it makes turning easier. As long as you're interfacing it properly. Okay. See, so I've clipped that there, and then now I'm going to just sew around the top. And it makes a cute little accent. So I'm going to do that on both sides. And this is why I said to like make sure when you sew it initially that you have like an even overhang, because it just makes it easier when you're trying to like wrap this in, right? You want to make sure that you have enough to wrap in so that you don't have raw seams poking out. I've done this now, like, I don't know, this is like my fourth bag like this, and now it's like super easy once you do it a few times. Yeah. I guess like with anything else, you know?
Yeah. Oh no.
I have some strings here happening. See, and then this, it's kind of poking out weird right there, but you're not going to see that because it's on the inside. So I don't really have to worry about that as long as it looks good from the outside, right? Right.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Hi, Lynn. Yes, better late than never. Oh, Julie said polka dot chair. Yes, that is it. I don't know why I always remember that it's polka dot something, but I can never remember the rest of it. The polka dot lady. Her witch hat pattern just looked so intense.
Yeah.
We were like, oh my gosh, you have to cut biased. What didn't she say you had to cut bias tape or something for it? I think that's where she lost. I think she lost me at bias tape. All right, there's both of them. I'm just going to sew along as a top stitch, okay? Let's see. Shanova says, I love using cotton woven plus use Scotch Guard it. And Rebecca says, I use cotton woven a lot, but I usually use vinyl on the bottom and or zipper gusset, which makes sense.
For sure. I use vinyl on most of the exteriors of my bags, unless I'm doing little pouches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I feel like woven is more versatile than like waterproof canvas, because you can't make headbands out of waterproof canvas. You know?
Oh my gosh, Jade made me a scrunchie the other day out of my poly waterproof canvas, and she sent it to me, and she was like, it was so hard to turn.
I bet.
I was like, oh, I believe it. I can't believe you did it. And it's like so stiff, like the scrunchie. It's just like, I mean, it holds my hair in, I'll say. But
yeah, I made several headbands, the Minnie in the Mountains pattern with your the waterproof canvas you have, like the Taylor Swift, and I also did, I think I did one with the pumpkins. I'm not sure.
Jade was just like, my hands hurt so bad.
Oh yeah, yeah, it was painful. She's right. Oh, this is good. I think this is going to turn out really cute. I'm really excited. I was not as excited.
And now you
were excited earlier. And then when I saw the sunflower, I got less excited. Because it's like all this work, and is it going to look really bad?
So there's that, right? All right. Now, for this one. I think it's going to be so cute. Oh. See, even with this, sometimes it's like just a little bit harder, and it's just because I have the waterproof canvas. You hear my machine? It's like, meh. It's grumbling for sure. Just on that first like edge where we fold it in. Erin, what are you doing?
I'm cutting out the interfacing for...
Is that the sound of your scissor?
What?
Is that the sound of your scissor?
I guess so.
It sounded like a pig snorting.
Well, it's because I'm leaning on the table, I guess.
Oh, maybe.
That's really funny. Now, every time I cut...
Yeah. Just like kind of snorting around in the mud.
Sewing with friends is better than sewing alone.
Yeah, you'd never think of this, right?
Never.
We've had like a marathon day.
It's been great. I love it.
And it feels like you're not so alone.
Yeah, I feel like, sewing can, especially if you're working on like a really big project, it can just feel so daunting.
Mm-hmm. And like I said earlier, you could only talk to your dogs and your kitty so much, and Keith Morrison, right?
Yes, that's right.
Before you feel like you're losing it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just burning a few of like the little strings that were inevitable from this. And now I believe what we're going to do Ooh, you could have also added like, I mean, if you weren't doing like a feature panel like this one, but you could have added like a little woven tag in here would be cute too. Like boop, right there. You would have had to do it, of course, before you sewed on the top, but that would have been cute as well. Okay, the next step is to make the slip pocket, which I've already started. I already sewed my tube. So I'm just going to, and I turned it right side out, right? Okay, so there's a slip pocket. I'm just going to, my slip pocket is going to be, the moons are going to be the outside of the slip pocket. So I'm just going to sew a stitch along the top stitch. Okay. And then, yeah. And then it's like, I mean, it's like, so it's like easy breezy. I swear we've done the hard part. It's smooth sailing now. And you could totally, this is one like you could easily batch sew.
Oh yeah.
Easily.
I'm gonna get the pattern and do some. I've got a Halloween market coming up.
Yeah.
And I'd like to have a few. Maybe I can make some hats to match.
Ooh, that'd be cute.
Right?
Yeah. All right. So I've just sewed along the top. All right. Now, if you are doing, she gives you an option, which I'm not doing, but she gives you an option to do a side tab is what she calls it. And I don't know. Oh, I did do it on this one. Okay. I'm not doing it on mine today, but like this is, whoop. Sorry. I just moved that. Did everybody get sick from me moving the camera? It's like this, right? It's like a little side tab that you can just, she shows you in the pattern how to make it out of like the fabric you're using already, which is kind of a cool thing. When we were in, I should have thought to do this and I didn't, but when we were in Sacramento at the expo and I taught this class, Cynthia is genius. She's from Dandelion. She calls herself Dandelion Handcrafted.
Dandelion.
Cynthia, if you're on, tell us. But Cynthia did it where she made the tab, okay? But then she sewed her own like business tag around it like that and then sewed it all into the seam. And it was like so stinking cute the way she did it because it like framed her tag. Does that make sense? It was a really cute idea. So if you want to do that, feel free. Yes, Lynn is going to use a sew-in tag. Yeah. So here's the only thing. If you're using a sew-in tag, not yet, a few steps from now, she's going to have you sew it into, she's going to have you sew it onto the, you know, the front panel. Just be aware of the seam allowance because I did that the first time. I sewed it to the front panel early when it's, you know, says in the pattern. If you're doing it with a sew-in tag that doesn't have a lot of extra room, be aware because when you sew it, then like sew the front panels together, right, to construct the bag, it's going to take this seam allowance in more and like it'll sew. I sewed over a tag. And so you'd end up like sewing over the words and half of the pumpkin. Does that make sense? So you might want to wait then to add the woven tag until later when you're actually constructing the bag. Okay. Now what we're going to do, we're going to put the pocket on the front panel. Easy peasy. All right. And at the same time, we can put the pocket on the inside panel too, because it's the same thing. We're doing it the exact same way. I would first, before you do anything else, mark your center. If I can find my scissor, what have I been losing all day? I just like to snip, make a little snip where my center is. I know it's right there. Actually, I'm going to mark the centers of all of my panels just so I have it done. Good to know. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want you to have to be ripping out a tag, Lynn, like I did. And I would never think of that unless I had already done it, right? And made the mistake. I'm going to just put one of Jade's tags on the back. And then I'm going to put a woven tag, I think, on the inside. I think I'll just sew it into the seam on the inside. Ooh, the coffee candle is smelling good. We're having coffee and sewing. The coffee candle, I feel like I got this coffee candle from like, what is it? Bath and Body. And it's called, what is it called? It's called like freshly brewed coffee. But I feel like it took a long time for it to like warm up to like where I could smell it well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
It smells good now. But it took it a minute. Okay. Now that I've marked all my centers, I'm going to add this pocket. All right, so this is going to be my front pocket. And she gives you measurements. There's measurements for different measurements for each size. Okay, I'm doing, what am I doing? I'm doing the medium. So, meh. Where's my, yeah. So she just has you measure down from the center. And just put your pocket right there. Now, she has you in the pattern pin it. I don't like pins.
I don't do pins.
So, personal preference. I don't like pins. So as long as I can find where I put my painter's tape, I like to use painter's tape. And it's easier to take off. And it's easier to adjust if you have it on like crooked.
Yep.
And it doesn't poke you. Nobody wants to get poked like that.
Ooh. Oh my God. I am so excited about this.
Okay. So as long as that looks not wonky, I'm going to take it and you just baste it on basically, right? And then go all the way up and over. Make sure to back stitch at the top because that's where you're going to yank on the pocket the most. But that's it. So easy. All right. Do you have an update to show us on your hat? And I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this exactly the same with the inside right now too. So it's all at once.
I'm using this spray adhesive on it. But I think it's gonna be really cute.
I think it's gonna be adorable.
Oh my God, I picked this like plaid flannel that I have. It's green.
Now that's all you're gonna be doing. It's a good thing Andrew's not there right now.
What?
I said it's a good thing Andrew's not there. You can just like do witches' hats.
I know, all day.
He's gonna come home and be like, "Are you starting a coven? What are you doing?"
I sign up.
Sign up for my coven. All right. Now I'm just going to go and baste them both on. I think these little ghosts are so cute. I feel like they all have a different personality too.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh, now Maisie's calling me. All right. right? I guess I should answer it, huh?
I guess so.
Hello? Maisie? Hi. Are you all done? Oh, okay. I'm going to tell Dad he's coming to pick you up, okay? Okay, bye.
So look at the bottom. This is so soft.
So that's the underside of the brim.
Yeah. It's the top.
Cool. Oh, it's so cute.
I think it's going to be really cute.
Oh my gosh. I think it's going to be adorbs. Okay, I'm going to just call downstairs to Graham and tell him to go pick up our child. I hear it ringing. It's like an alarm. He has my ringtone set to like a 4-alarm fire, which is the way it should be. And yet he's still not answering. So, what is he doing? He's just downstairs, you guys. All right, I'm going to mute and yell so you don't all have to hear me.
Julie, I used batting, and I mean it's pretty floppy. I'm wondering if I need more. I used batting and I used SF-101, but I feel like no, it doesn't need any more.
I think that's the style of it.
Yeah, I did 2 layers of SF-101 and then a layer of cotton batting, like quilting batting. And hi, Jade.
Hi, Jade. Is this thing on?
This thing on.
Hello? Hi?
Hello? This is where the front needs to go. This is the back. Okay. Now I gotta stick her in.
Oh my goodness. Do not let me forget to sew on the cork tag, Jade.
When do you need to do it?
Probably after I'm done with these pockets.
Okay, this is the front. This needs to go this way.
Just before I put the bag together, right? Because then it's like, oh crap. I mean, I could still do it, but oh.
Yeah, I know. It's like, ugh. We talked about this already.
We did talk about it. Yeah, you guys, you want to do this accent with cotton wool. Because it was, even with all the folding over, even with like water covering the waterproof canvas, it made for like a thicker. My machine, I mean, it did fine, but my machine wasn't super happy, like right there. She's complaining. She complains. It's okay.
All right.
No, I keep holding it. So my camera is turned up wrong. So my right side is your upside down. So I keep turning it the other way to look at it, but it's because this is upside down to me right now. It's cute though, right? Mm-hmm. And those little ghosties are just so cute right there. I love them so much. I want these ghosties in my life like all the time. Okay. I'm going to do the inside one now. I wonder if Erin, remember, you know how we were talking about like upcycling and like the candy bags and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if you can like sew those together, like sew a bunch of the candy bags together.
Probably.
to then make a larger item, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I bet you could.
We're going to have to buy some chocolate or something.
The basic.
Right? So I have to, I should show them. Yeah. So we were at, me and my family, we had a fall festival here in Bend last weekend. And there was, all the different vendors and whatnot. And we're a very dog friendly town. So there was a lot of different like puppy vendors and whatnot with like homemade treats and all of that. Right. So one of them had these bags, and I bought one because I was like, this is such a cool idea for an upcycle. And it's just fun. And I had to get the one with the goat. They had several. They had one with the chicken and one with, I don't know, probably a bunny or something. But it's like a feed bag, right? And she like just upcycled it and washed it and all that. I mean, do you think they just throw it in the washing machine? Or do you think they just wipe it? I mean,
I feel like you could probably just wipe it.
Smell like goat. So they had to have washed it, right?
Yeah.
They can throw it in the dishwasher or like, I don't know. But it doesn't smell like goat at all. Anyway. So, I mean, it's not lined or anything, but it's just like a simple. I thought it was so cool. I'm such a dork, but I think it's so cool. Jessica said maybe they hosed it off. Maybe.
Yeah.
But she had several of these, and it was like, it was like I think they were $5 and it was a donation. Like all proceeds went to like a local nonprofit or something. But I thought it was so cool just to like, we can use it to like carry like the dog stuff in. Like I always have like towels in the back of my car for when the dogs go in the river and whatnot. Mm-hmm. So I can like use it or like put their harnesses and stuff in it in the back of my car. But I thought it was such a cool idea. April loves the ghosties. Yeah, Joel, you would have bought one for sure. I saw the goat. I was like, I have to have the goat. And then I was walking around the market and we were putting like the other stuff we were buying at the market in it. And I got like 3 people that were like, I love that bag. I was like, my goat feed bag? And I also happened to be carrying one of my leather bags that I had just made. And everybody was commenting me on the goat feed bag. Yeah. I was like, great. Awesome. But yeah, it's a cool idea, I thought. I was like thinking too, like, I wonder if I could do that with like the dog food. I'm sure I could, right? Like upcycle the dog food bags. Mm-hmm. It would be cool to do that and then donate them like to the local shelter, like for, I don't know, or like make it, I don't know. Like we have like a lot of local shelter, like rescues here for dogs. I also have a bunch of burlap. Oh my gosh, where are they? They're in one of these bins in my office and I've never used them, but I like ordered them like a long time ago because I want like burlap coffee sack bags, I think they are. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, it would be so cool to make bags out of these burlap like coffee sack bags, right? This was like probably 15 years ago, and I still have them sitting here, and I've never done. I should really get them out now that I actually kind of know what I'm doing. Kind of.
I feel the same way, like about old the patterns also that I haven't really returned to since like a couple years ago, like patterns that I bought in 2022 that I hated.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like I might enjoy them now,
Now that you kind of know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what you're doing more than I do, but
I don't know about that. All right.
I think I have a newfound sense of I don't know if it's like pride or what after doing a few leather handbags last week. Mm-hmm. I was like, look at me. Toot toot.
You should
toot it.
I've sewn leather once.
I mean, that said, I have the industrial machine makes it,
I didn't have a problem with the
Fairly
machine. It was just it was a difficult.
There's, oh, I did it again. There it is. Okay. So there's one little pocket. And then I'm going to sew the slip pocket on, and then I'm going to sew Jade's tag. So I don't forget. I'm saying it out loud so I don't
forget. Don't forget. Okay.
Now in the pattern, she has you, I think, attaching the handles next. Actually, she has you attaching that tag. You know, the little accent tag that she was having you make a few, but if you're using, I will say it again, if you're using a, you know, one of these woven tags, I would wait and attach this at the end before we sew the two front panels together. Just so that you don't sew over any, sew over the image.
Can't do that.
Okay. I'm going to just base this on because I feel like it's kind of part of the same steps as what I'm doing. Okay. Actually, I'm going to do it correctly. And I'm going to draw the lines. Make sure I'm doing it. Fine. So I have a straight pocket. Okay, we're going to clip it. Confidence, Katie. The word you are looking for is confidence. Yes. Confidence and determination, I feel like. Grit. I might be looking at grit too, is a good word for it.
Love that word.
I feel like you need to have some grit in order to sew bags.
For sure.
Confidence. Jade, I love you. She's like yelling at her computer right now.
Wendy said, do you bind the seams and brim the edge? Yes. Yeah, you can. You can also use bias tape on the brim as well. You can do either.
Okay, let's see. I'm moving. Erin, do you bind the seams? Yep. Tamara. Okay. So I'm going to show you, Tamara. I did see that you messaged me about this. So I use, I'll hold it up in a second, but I use a binding machine. I bought a binding machine off of Amazon a few years ago because I was sick of putting my patterns in like binders because they're so like thick, right? And like binders don't fit well like in a bookcase or anything together. Like it's a pain. So I bought a binding machine and it was like, I don't know, $70 on Amazon. And Graham thought I was nuts at the time. And now I bind everything. It's kind of like when you buy a label maker and then you end up labeling everything.
Mm-hmm.
But so you buy the binding machine and it came with some of the combs. And then I bought like cover, like the plastic, front cover sheet and back cover sheet. And then I purchased I just researched a little bit and found they're like plastic pockets that I put in the back that for like the pattern pieces, right? So hold on, let me just sew this. I'm going to just sew this top stitch along the bottom of the slip pocket and then I'll show you.
Hi, Jenna.
Hi, Jenna. All right. Here we go. Okay. Well, there's been better top stitching, but whatever. All right, so there it is. And then I have to divide the pockets next. But Tamara, so yeah. So this is how I have them done. Okay, and there's a, like, this is like a plastic cover sheet. And then there's the back. Okay, and then obviously the combs. So some of the binding machines usually come with combs. I ordered additional ones though. And then this is like a pocket that I found that, like, right? It's supposed to go in like a 3-ring binder, and I just chopped off the end, and then I punch holes in it with the binding machine. Cool, right? And then I just stuff all the pattern pieces in it. I can send you all of the like links on Amazon if you want. For what I purchased, if you want me to. And I will say the pocket, it's like, see, it's a little bit bigger. It's a little longer, a little bit wider, but it doesn't really matter. It like doesn't bother me at all, at least. I couldn't find a pocket like this that was exactly 8.5 by 11. All right. Sheila, yes, please. Are you saying for me to send you the links? Sheila, if you want, so message me on like Instagram or Facebook or something so I remember. Hi, Misty. Misty says, hello, Bob and Buddies, Jade and Jenna. All right. I have to go make cannoli dip. Yeah. Don't forget the tag. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it as soon as I divide my pockets. Okay, I feel like dividing your pockets on a slip pocket is kind of like a choose your own adventure. However, I have done them at, let me see what I did. I thought I wrote it down. Okay, I think I did it like 6 inches in from each side is what I did on the medium. But I feel like it literally is do what you want. And remember, there's going to be a seam allowance on either side, right? And then cannoli dip sounds good. I don't even know what that is.
I don't know, but I want it.
Now I want it.
Now I want it. Who's coming over to make cannoli dip?
What kind of sound was that?
My machine. She going through some thick layers. This cord is destroyed and woven, so it's like.
There's mine. So my pockets, yeah, I think that's pretty good, even. Erin, have you eaten lunch today? Or did you eat before I started talking to you today?
No.
You didn't eat lunch?
No.
Were you just snacking?
Yeah, I had some chips.
I was thinking as I was sitting here like stuffing my face, I was like, I wonder if Erin's ever eaten today.
Well,
she got going on the Switch Hub, but then you're 3 hours ahead. So I was like, well, maybe I just missed it.
No, I didn't. I was in the zone. And my husband does like 90% of our cooking.
Mine too. It's fantastic.
And it's great, you know. So, but I tend to get more snacky when I sew, but he'll come in here and bring me like meals.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that about him. But I don't.
Grim likes to cook.
Yeah. But no, I will eat after I finish this hat.
Okay. There she is. Oh, it's looking rainy out again.
Love that.
Okay, now I'm going to do the tag so I don't forget.
Don't forget the tag.
Although I wanted to get I drew lines on this, so I'm kind of waiting to get the steam. It's literally the filling that goes in a cannoli, but no shell. Oh, it sounds like Malfatti.
Yum.
And then do you like cook it? Do you like throw it in boiling water and cook it? Jade wants you to text her a picture of the hat when it's done.
Of course. I'm going to send her a candle. I have her candle. I think it's cool enough now to send it.
A candle?
Yeah.
Did you make candles?
No. No, but my favorite candle maker here, she's like a whip.
Now it's done. So there's the other inside. And now let's get to that tag. And I think I'm going to do the tag the same measurement down as I did the as the pattern has you do the pocket down. I think I'm just going to do it the same. And from the center. Here she is. All right. And we're going to sew, and we're sewing, and we're having fun.
We're in our rooms, and we're sewing.
Oh my gosh. Oh, buddy Dio. Where's my flippin' bobbin? Oh my gosh, you guys.
What did you
I just won bobbin chicken. Like, it ran out exactly when I finished. Look, I have literally nothing left.
That's the best.
I don't think I've ever won bobbin chicken that like spot on before. That's crazy. Crazy. And it is a good thing I wound another bobbin before I started. Because we're thinking. Oh, that makes me feel so accomplished. I'm getting all emotional. I'm overclamped.
I cannot wait to make these little ballet ones for my nieces.
That's fun.
Oh my God. It's going to be so cute. They're going to love it.
How old are your nieces?
Gina's turning 3 the beginning of November.
Okay. So they're little.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
They're so cute.
Maisie would like a witch hat, I bet, too.
Oh,
Yeah, make her one.
You got to do it. Okay.
Oh. Are we doing this again?
Uh-oh. What's happening?
She mad. She mad. I think she's just a little bit ornery today, you know?
Okay.
9 times out of 10, it's a bobbin too, you know?
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
Yep, it is. First roll of sewing. Did you check the bobbin?
Yeah. Change your needle, re-thread your machine, and redo your bobbin.
Check the bobbin. And sometimes it can all look exactly correct, but then It just doesn't like it.
All right. Oh, yes. That's going to be my witch laugh.
It sounds a little bit like Jim Carrey.
I know. He's one of my
influences.
I mean, I love him. I think Dumb and Dumber is probably one of the greatest comedies of all time.
Gosh, right?
Yeah.
It's funny, like now watching some of the like old, like I mean, like older comedies like Dumb and Dumber, but it makes me feel old saying that. But now showing them like to our kids, it's like crazy. We'll like realize like how many quotes we say from those movies.
Oh, I know.
Like how much I use them. And I just don't even realize it just because it's like part of
your dialogue.
Uh-huh. Totally.
Yep.
There's so many ones. Graham's gotten on a big kick in the last like 6 months of like watching like older comedies. And I say older again, like, 80s, 90s. And it's so funny. It's like, oh my gosh, we say that all the time.
Yeah.
And we'll say to like Jake and Maisie, like, that's where this comes from. Remember how we always say that? And they're like, great, Mom. Okay. You guys are dorks. I mean, I call my kids, I tell Jake he's one pathetic loser so many times. You are one pathetic loser.
You are one pathetic.
They don't even like bat an eye. They're like, whatever.
You've had gloves this whole time? The Rockies.
I thought the Rocky Mountains would be a little bit more rockier.
That John Denver's bullshit.
Right?
I love that movie.
So good.
Oh my god. And every time I watch it, I always find something else.
Something new. Something little tidbits.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. This is coming together.
Maybe I need to go watch that movie after this.
You know what? You should. I might do.
Yeah, for sure. Ay. Oh, come on. Come on. Getting the threads are all getting tangled. What are we doing, ladies? All right, I'm gonna take a needle and I'm gonna poke it through. Sometimes when the threads, like, you know how you do a tag and you're going to tie the knots? But then a lot of times I'll get threads and like they won't, I don't know, they get like caught up in each other, So you can't pull it through on the backside.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, yes. And then I gotta like, sometimes it rips it and then I get upset.
Yes. And then you're like, if it rips the thread and you're like, now what? Now I
pull
can't
it back. Yeah.
So
I pull it several, tie it off, and then go start again.
Yeah. So now I'm just gonna, I've got one string that won't pull through the back. So I'm gonna just put it through a needle and just poke it through myself.
You know what? I feel like I could do this better. Maybe not.
And now I'm just gonna take it. Oh, you jerk. See, and then I'll start, meh. They all want to pull out and be jerks, and I'm not letting it happen. And they're just gonna, you know what? Don't you mess with me. Here. I'm just gonna poke it through myself. There. Okay. Ooh, wait. Do I have a skip stitch? Eek.
Oh no, drat.
Oh, drat. Okay, so you know what Lynn's taught me? Lynn's? Or it might have been Bethany at the retreat. She taught me, and I still have, oh man, I just lost it. So she said, when you have a skip stitch, you can, or I think Bethany learned this from Lindsay or something. she said if you have a skip stitch, so do you see, maybe you can't see. You can see that skip stitch right below the blue and green ghosties.
Mm-hmm.
She said you can take some thread, like thread your needle, and you can go like right up in the middle on either side of the skip stitch.
Uh-huh.
Down the other side.
Yeah.
And pull it through, and it doesn't, then it's not going to look. It'll pull it through so it doesn't look like it was skipped. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I'm going to go right up there. I was like, that is genius, lady. Hey, that's not our family that's home, guys. Chill out. There. See? And now it doesn't look skipped anymore. Whoop. There you go. Ta-da! Does that make sense, everyone? Okay. And there's no drama, and you don't have to rip a bunch of stitches out. That was like the best thing I learned at the retreat, I think. It made my life so much better.
Uh-huh.
Because like no matter what you do, like sometimes you just get a skip stitch. Like it just happens.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now the tag is attached. Burn the ends. And there it is. Okay. Whoop, there it is. Just a little cute little tag. Okay. Now we do straps. We attach the strappies. If you haven't done that already, I kind of did like the slip pocket and whatnot because I did the inside as well as the outside at the same time. So maybe you all have attached the straps already. I have not. I'm going to measure and do that now.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, I gotta overlock stitch this now. Okay, let's see how she does. Oh god.
And then if you're attaching the straps on the where the pocket is, they should pretty much, yeah, they line up kind of right at where the pocket ends. They go like right to the edges of the pocket, and that's where you would start your straps. All right, and now I cut these a little bit longer. I cut these, mine are at 25, which is longer than she has them in the pattern. But I'm just going to attach them. You line it up with the edge. Right there. Oh, sorry. I was off camera. Okay. So my lines are right here and right here, which is like right about the edge of the pocket. And that it lines up like this. Okay. I'm going to go just a little bit extra for in case of unraveling, although I don't think that will happen. Don't make sure that when you do it that your straps aren't twisted, because that always stinks when you get your bag and you turn it right side out and then you're like, oh shoot, this is wonky.
It's just a little wonky.
Just a little. And don't attach it to the back of your bag like I just did. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That just happened. And you're just going to base the straps on first, and then of course they get sewn in at the end. Yep.
This machine is amazing.
Bernina?
Yeah, I love my machine.
Now, do you feel like you could sew like pretty much anything?
On this?
Yeah, like what do you use?
Oof. No, I mean, actually, Tara from Uh-Oh Creations, she's
Mhm.
a Bernina ambassador in Canada.
Oh wow.
And we were, bonding over loving our Berninas. And she told me a couple tricks to use because I was having a really hard time getting over like thicker seams.
Yeah.
That I feel like this machine, shouldn't have a hard time getting over. She also told me that, because she was like, I couldn't imagine making, a bag on a different machine. She's like, she makes all her bags on her Bernina.
Really?
And she said she had, she's got like a 790 or 770. Either way, I told her I would have to try to make a bag on my mom's machine because she's got like a 790. Mine's a 480. And she said, oh, well, it shouldn't matter because they all have the same motor.
Oh, interesting.
So it shouldn't, like, I should still be able to go through the same amount of layers. It's just not as many cool features on this machine.
Mm-hmm.
And so then she told me a trick to how she gets through really thick seams, or how to assist the machine do it.
At the Lynn's Handmade retreat that was there, and she was having a really hard time with her Bernina.
What's that?
There was a lady at the Lynn's Handmade retreat, April, and I remember she was having such a hard time with her Bernina. And it would have been just handy. I mean, I wonder, it's just like tips, like tricks.
Well, I wonder so my machine.
Which one she had.
What's that?
I said which machine she had.
Well, not just that, but how many miles it's got on it.
Oh. Jenna, do you remember that? It was the lady that was like sitting basically where you were sitting, but on the table behind me. And she was having such issues. I felt so bad for her.
What was she trying to make?
Oh, we were making the Saya sidekick.
I feel like that's not. I mean, I feel like depending on your materials,
it should be doable.
Yeah.
Maybe, I mean, the leather was fairly thick. Or not the leather, it was vinyl, but it was fairly thick. So I wonder that might have been.
That's probably why I have to be really careful. Because I also don't want to like damage my machine,
Yeah. Okay, so I've basted the handles. Now in the pattern, she has you making the lining panels now, but I've already done that, right? Because I wanted to do like, it just made sense to me to do it at the same time as like, since it's essentially the same, the front and the lining panels. So now she has you then, since you're working on the lining, she has you assemble the lining. And then assemble the front, but we're basically just, I mean, we're pretty much done. So I'm going to clip both. You can't really, it's a little bit close, but I'm going to clip, right sides together on the front panels and right sides together on the inside panels. And then I'm going to sew them up at the seam allowance she gives. And we're turning this bag through I go in and out of coffee talk. It's a good thing I'm not like, when I used to get drunk in college, I used to talk in a Southern Belle accent.
Oh no. What?
Yeah. Oh, I did. I was wild. We are turning this bag through the lining, the bottom of the lining, not because we don't have like a zipper pocket to turn it through. Yeah, I used to talk in a Southern Belle accent.
That's funny.
It was like it was a whole phase. And Graham still stuck with me. He's like, whatever. Whatever, I'm here for it.
All right, what's next? Turn it out. Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna clip. Clip it good. Is my little nugget home? Hi, Nugget.
Are you on a live?
I am on a live. Are you gonna say hi?
Hi.
Hi.
I screamed Pink Pony Club to the top of my lungs.
You screamed Pink Pony Club.
To the top of my lungs.
Cool. And what did you eat? Did you have pizza? They had a fall festival at school today after school.
It was so fun. They had so much stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Maisie's totally embracing like middle school.
I love it.
It doesn't like middle school.
Maisie, I didn't really like middle school either. I'm so glad that you're having a good time though.
Yvonne says she sews all her bags on her Bernina.
Ooh. Okay.
Mom.
Yeah, babe. Why do you have a Milky Way?
I bought a Milky Way.
Are you gonna give me some?
And for you.
You have M&Ms for me? I was just saying that to Dad that I really wanted M&Ms.
There you go.
You're amazing.
All right.
Just before we start the live, I was like, it would be really great if we could have some M&Ms.
Guess who I got that from?
Brewer.
Mom?
Don't yell. You're gonna yell in your ear. Who?
Yep.
Me?
That's why I got all the awesomeness.
Oh, you got the awesomeness from me. I thought you meant who got you the M&Ms. But you bought the M&Ms. Thanks,
And
lady.
Milky Way. And the Italian soda. And the Sour Patch Kids and the Hershey's.
So you're all sugared out at this point. So are you not having dinner with us? Because you're
I
full?
have 2 slices of pizza.
2 slices of pizza. Did you use all the money I gave you?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, I'm glad you had fun.
Can I eat this Milky Way now?
No. You just told me how much candy you've had, and then you said, "Can I eat this Milky Way?"
I was kidding on the Sour Patch Kids and Hershey's.
But probably go give it to Dad so he hides it from Jake. Otherwise, if Jake finds it, he'll eat it. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna eat it.
I've flipped all around, right? And so I'm just gonna sew that. We don't need to worry about like really sewing the, sorry, I'm holding it funky. Sewing it around, sewing this, because that's going to be where our box corners are. So just make sure that I like to like stitch and then back stitch both of these areas because we're going to, be manipulating it for the box corners. What? Okay, go, woman.
Bye.
Go. Bye. Oh, Maisie, here, this is for you if you want it.
No, I hate it.
Do you like it? It's cute, right? I do. I made it today.
No, it looks horrible.
You've had a lot of sugar eating. Does it fit?
And it had a
Let me
balloon.
see. Hold it on to you and
I
see.
had a balloon.
You had a balloon. It's cute. It's okay. So there's the small on Maisie here. Pick up your arm so they can
I'm
see.
strutting.
Oh, it looks good.
Pick up your arm. There.
Strutting. Strutting away.
She's got a lot of personality. All right.
Guess who I get that from?
Me. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I'm going to put this aside. I'm going to do the same to the lining, except I'm going to leave like a 6 or 7 inch, like right here, so that I can be sure to turn the bag. And I'm going to mark it so that I don't forget and sew, because sometimes I just don't think and I keep sewing, even though anyway, you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
You know.
Mm-hmm. Now, if you want to add a woven tag to the outside, now would be a good time to do it. Just make sure that, you're not going to cover up the design with the seam allowance. I think I'm going to put my woven tag on the inside. Just in the inside seam.
My Bernina needs a cleaning.
Needs a what?
Needs to be serviced.
Oh, I just took the Juki in like 3 weeks ago. She just needed like to be she was working fine. She was just like she needed a little TLC.
Yeah, no, my machine's doing great. It's the same thing.
She had never been to be serviced. So, and I've had her for like since 2021.
Yeah, it was time.
So she was overdue. She's just feeling neglected. We had a talk. I said that I'd take her. All right, so I'm going to use oh my gourd, it has pockets. Tag. And I'm going to put it just on the in. I think I'm going to put it so the slip pocket is right there. So I'm going to put it just like above the slip pocket. And I'm going to move it in a little bit because it doesn't have as much of a seam allowance as I'd like. So I'm going to move it like in from the raw edge, you know?
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
What you mean? All right.
There we go. Okay. We'll add a few more clips. I like to over clip things just like I like to over tape things. Okay.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
I know if you ever get packages from me, there usually like a lot of tape on them. I don't like stuff I'm paranoid about stuff falling out of boxes.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how this does. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, that's not the right color. I don't want that color thread.
Are you on like the finishing touches for this?
Yeah, I just have to. Yeah. Yep. I'm top stitching the cone under.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will.
Do you have to like turn it or anything? Like how?
No, just the cone. It's like
So is there a raw edge or like is it just underneath so it doesn't matter?
Well, I overlocked it, so I don't need to use bias tape or anything. You can use bias tape if you want here. Let me show you.
No, wait, yeah, hold it up. Gotcha.
So
I did.
You can, but I feel like that would make it really thick.
Yeah.
So flip it under, and then you top stitch here. And then you overlock the edges again, like the edge of the brim. And then she has you fold it under. So we'll see how that looks. But I think I might use bias tape on the outside. We'll see. We'll see how that looks.
So are you going to make your own bias tape or do you have some?
I have fold over elastic that I think might look nice.
Yeah.
We'll see. That might be too short. Might not be the vibe I'm going for, so I might have to make my own. But I'm not gonna. I'm probably gonna just fold it under.
You could literally make a witch hat for like every single season.
I know.
It would be fun.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Much better. All right, now she's all oiled again, clean,
Happy.
a little dirty girl. Dirty. All right. Oh boy, this is a thick seam. Oh god, you know what? I'm weak.
All right, everybody's been really quiet. How is everybody doing on what they're making? Okay, I just finished sewing up. That's the external. Now I'm going to sew up the inner. I'm also going to have a few more M&Ms. Sheila's almost done. Sheila, with all of them? Are you that fast?
Wow.
I'm too fat chat. I almost said I'm too fatty. I'm too chatty to be fast. Oh no, Sheila's doing one.
Okay.
All right. Jessica's attaching pockets.
12 coffee sleeves. Heck
Holy
yeah.
moly. April, I think you get the prize. 8 scrunchies. 12 coffee sleeves done, and she's done 4 scrunchies.
Dang.
That's pretty darn good.
Okay, I don't know if, oh God, okay. This is gonna be really, really something, y'all.
All right. I feel like I need to move my machine up. It's like running out of space. And it's getting angry. Come on, girly pop. Okay.
Okay.
Really doing it, Harry.
Yes. Oh my God, it went through like butter. I'm telling you. Tara is the MVP.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Like, I probably would have broken several needles.
I had never met her before, and I met her at obviously Vegas.
Uh-huh.
But she was also in Sacramento, which was fun.
Oh, good. Yeah, she's really nice. I like
She
her
is
a lot.
really nice. I enjoyed her. I met her on like the very last day in Vegas, like whilst we were cleaning up.
Mm-hmm.
So as I didn't get to talk to her that much. I talked to her a little bit more in Sacramento.
Oh my God, I think this is gonna be so cool.
Because I still haven't done her like fanny pack. And I need to do that.
You'll get to it.
I love the one because Amber made me one last year and I love it.
Oh no. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Do I? Oh God, I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna cover this with ribbon anyway. So
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter.
doesn't matter. So I was like, oh, do I need to thread match? Yes, Erin.
Look it's only 6 o'clock right now. I told you we're going to be done definitely in under 3 hours. Because we're almost done now. Okay. Now, so I have these both. I'm going to box all of the corners. Look at all of my interfacing. So I ran out of interfacing. So I was using scraps today. So it's all just like,
I love it.
Wonky put together strips. It is what it is. I need to order some more from Wow. I just forgot that I'd used so much interfacing on all of the class kits that I had prepped. So I'm going to take the square, matching up the seams and kind of pulling them to help match them up. Right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I just used so much interfacing for all of the kits I was prepping.
All of them?
And I'm out. So I've been sewing and I keep forgetting. Keep forgetting to order. And then I go to make a bag and I'm like, damn it. So it's like, okay, well, I guess I'll make a bag that doesn't require interfacing.
There you go.
That was one of the main reasons I made so many of the hobo bag from Sincerely Jen, the new hobo bag pattern, because I was like, it's supposed to be slouchy, no interfacing.
Oh, none.
How can I get around it?
Okay. All right, I guess I could use black.
Okay, so there's those, and I'm gonna do that on the others, on the exterior. Same gig. God, I love a tote bag. You know why? They're just so accessible. They're so accessible and so useful.
They really are.
And I mean, anybody can use a tote, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a tote girl. You didn't know that about me. But tote. Totes my goats.
Totes my goats.
Hey, Charlene, the hats were pre-made, so I'm having to figure this out. I'm trying to stiffen up Suja hat brims for my grandson and daughter's costumes, but I am watching. Okay. So she's trying to hack a fix. April says she loves batch sewing. I did all the prep last night, so today was just assembly. Perfect.
Love that.
Yeah, and then you can just sit and do. Okay, I'm going to sew up these corners so they're boxed. They are K-pop demon hunters. Oh my gosh, that's funny. My daughter's big into. She watched K-pop demon hunters. She watched it something like 36 times within the first month it came out.
Whoa.
It was ridiculous. Like, obsessed much, lady? Let's see. Sarah says my heart goes out to you. Be doing month-end reports. What's Sarah doing? Oh, Sarah's doing P&Ls. Ugh. And just found her error. Not near as fun, but it's end of third quarter and necessary. Yeah. Yes, Sheila, the second one will go much faster. And you'll be able to just start doing it by memory.
Mm-hmm. Oh, tomorrow's going to be a rainy day here.
Ooh, that's a good sewing day.
It's a good sewing day. It's a good picture day, too.
Oh, because of the lighting, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a good point. It'll be good for that here, too, because it's supposed to be rainy. And especially if you go out are you going to go out in your hats? Take some pictures in your hats?
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea.
In the rainy,
yeah.
That's perfect. Backdrop for a witch's hat, too.
Mm-hmm.
Erin, maybe we could get really good at making witches' hats and then start mass producing them for the witches' paddle here.
Oh, yeah. Come on, friends.
Custom made witches' hats.
Be awesome.
And then you could make them in you could do different themes, but you could do an Oregon Ducks witch's hat.
That would be cool.
And then we have the Oregon State Beavers.
Oh, I love that.
Funny.
I am being so extra. Oh dear. What happened here?
Listen, you two. They're over there roughhousing. See, now I even said to make sure that you leave a little extra, and I almost, it's okay, but I almost cut my little taggy off. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful with the woven tags.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I believe what we do is we turn the exterior right side out. And you put it inside, right sides together with the interior, which is wrong side out currently. Cute. Okay. So there's my. Nah, she's cute too. I like them all. Okay, I'm gonna put her in. And then make sure that you also stuff the handles in so you don't sew the handles into the seam. Eek. Done it. I'll tell you this because I've done it. And usually when I try to I don't know how you do it, but when I'm doing I'm matching this up to do the stitch around the top, stitch the exterior and interior together. I try to clip it in 4 quadrants first, like the seams and then the middles, and then kind of just ease the rest of the clips in. Because the first multiple times that I did this, I was like, the interior doesn't fit the exterior. And then I was figured that I was probably yanking on, you know what I mean? Like you're yanking and you're not. But if you do it in quadrants,
yeah,
makes it easier. I think Jessica sent me a shirt from the class in Vegas, and I didn't even remember saying this to her, but she was having that problem, right? So it's this last little bit where you're trying to clip the top, right? She was having that problem with the bag. And I said, have you tried using more clips? He made me a shirt that said that.
That's
because she was like, that was totally it.
I love it.
You just need to use more. And I clip some of my bags, when I do my leather bags, when I did that one, I use every little tiny, there's no spare. There's 50 clips on a bag. So I'm just it's over, you over clip it. You're not going to have any. Right?
It's true. That thing's not going anywhere.
Right. That's the thing. They're not adjusting. It's not slipping. It's just
clipping.
It's in its place.
I used to do that with my gussets until I learned about stapling.
Oh, do you have one of those little the Tim Holtz staplers?
I just use a regular tiny desk stapler.
I have a big old red swing line circa Office Space stapler that I was using for a while. But then I went and I don't know, at some point I bought the Tim Holtz one, the little one.
Ooh,
it's pretty legit.
Can you link that to me? Because I definitely need something better.
Let me see where I just saw it the other day and was like, ooh, it's a good one. It's so there it is. It's teeny tiny. And it's has a nice little handle.
The long neck.
Yeah, it's pretty legit.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I didn't have this when I decided that I should make 7 rosies for Christmas.
Oops.
I think that I do need to try. I keep saying I need to do the Rosie again because I feel like I don't think of her well. It's because I was trying to make 7 of them for Christmas and I probably didn't have at the time the proper skills or the tools. And I was kind of new on my industrial machine.
Yeah.
So there was a lot that I was struggling with. And I feel like now that I know how to do binding, I didn't know any, and I was like, I can totally do this. I was like, oh boy. And let alone I can do 7.
Oh yeah. Before
Christmas. At Christmas.
Yeah.
This is why I am like I am. But I think with the that stapler, it's gonna be, I think that the binding situation.
It just makes it so much easier. It really does.
It's just having the proper tools is
Yep. It's true.
Yes, and I will send that link to you. I got it on, I think I got it on Amazon.
Okay. Here we go.
And then there's also a little like staple remover thing that I got too. That
Yeah.
makes it easy, because then that's kind of a pain, right? To get the staples out.
Oh man, this is gonna be so fun.
So I got this little tiny like staple remover. So you just like put it under and then they just pop right out.
And then zoink.
Yeah, it is going to be so fun.
Okay, let's overlock this side.
I wonder if my baby lock has an overlock stitch.
It should. Well, maybe. I don't know. I bet it does.
I just haven't used her in a while, like, because I'm always sewing thicker things, and then it's like, I'll just use the Juki for the, I mean, she could have probably sewed this bag, but
Oh, I can't wait. Ooh.
she's kind of shelved, so. Oh, Yvonne has a Rosie cut out. Okay, well, I don't want to scare you. I was doing it. I had poor timing. I was stressed out anyway. It was Christmas. And I was made 7 of them. I made one for each of my nieces and my daughter. And I made one for myself. Ugh, it was, I don't advise doing that at Christmas time. But they did turn out cute. Now I've done, there's my bag. I just undid, I just inadvertently unthreaded my machine.
I'm going to mute myself because this is going to be loud for a bit.
Okay. I'll just keep yapping. All right, so I'm just going to sew around the top edge, and then we're going to turn it, and then we're going to sew up the bottom, and then we're going to sew around the top, and then we're done. Okay, let's see first. April says, Sheila says she just finished her bag, and OMG, she loves it. Good. I know. I saw that you sent me a picture of it, Sheila. So thank you. April says, yes, you need to sew another Rosie. I love her, but 7 at a time would be a lot. Yeah. I was kind of setting myself up for failure. Let's see. Misty. Oh, Sarah and Misty are talking about P&Ls. April's right there with your daughter, obsessed. Oh, with Demon Hunters. Oh boy. Okay. Sheila, and the bottom magnet. I don't know what that is. And the bottom magnet. I don't know what. Explain what you're talking about there. All right. Meanwhile, I'm going to sew. I'm going to move her a little closer to me again. And I'm going to stitch her up. So if you're in my club right now and you got the September shipment, she gave you Craft Owl Handmade, so the maker of this pattern, gave me a code to give everyone, and I'm pretty sure, let me double check while I'm saying this, but I'm pretty sure the code is good on her entire shop. Let me make sure. Yes. Oh, and she has, okay, so Diane is Craft Owl Handmade. Her name's Diane. She says, okay, so she says the code that I gave you inside the Fabulous Club from September, so it was in your insert. She said it's good until November 30th, and it's good on the whole shop, and she has a new pattern coming out next week. So she said if anyone wants to use it later, it'll be good then too. So look at that. So if you like this pattern, definitely go back and like use that code again and get some more of her patterns, because how fun is that? It's probably, when you enter the code, it's probably case sensitive. So make sure that you enter it as exactly as I put it on the insert. But she has like a few. Oh, she has a little backpack that I've been wanting to make. Erin, I think you were saying that you wanted to make the backpack, right? Or no, wait, was that a Craft Owl? Yeah, that was, right? Yeah. She's like a really cute little backpack. So maybe I'll go and buy that pattern too. Diane's really nice. Really, really nice. And you should follow her on Instagram because she posts like really great. Like, I just love the look of all the stuff she makes. It's like classic. Like, it's classic and classy. Okay, we're getting there. Almost there. Home stretch. All right. So I'm going to take all these clips and put them back. Okay. So now I have her sewn up. And I'm going to turn her out through the bottom. Let's see. What is the Rosie? I need another pattern like a hole in the head, but I have FOMO. Sheila, yeah. I can send you a link to the to the stapler too. So the Rosie is by Knotted Thread. I can show you. Do I have mine? I can yell to Maisie and she can bring you. I made her a Swifty one. Actually, that's what I made all of my nieces and then Maisie too. It was like right when Taylor was out on her Eras tour. And so I made them all Swifty Rosies. And they actually turned out really cute. But there was a bit of cussing involved. Again, because I was probably doing them at Christmas when I was stressed out anyway. Okay. So I'm just kind of poking out all of the corners and then I'm going to sew up the bottom. Sewing for my sanity. Yep. I agree. Is on my list to sew. Yep. It's good. And you know what? I will say, Knotted Threads, like I always learn something new whenever I do one of Shannon's patterns. Like I feel like I learned something new, but I feel like I also learned the proper way to do stuff. Right? Like she teaches you how to do it the most correct way, I feel like, if that makes sense. And I always learn something new that I hadn't considered or thought of or anything. Oh my gosh, look at this. Are you unmute yourself, lady? Oh my gosh, look at it. It's so cute. It's so cute.
What do we think? I think I need to put a bow on it.
Yeah, I think it needs a bow. What color bow do you think? Oh my gosh, you need to fly out here and do the witch paddle.
Bye.
Immediately. It's so cute. April says yes to the bow. Oh, the staple remover has a magnet on the bottom. I didn't even know that. Cool though. Oh, staple remover. I'm looking at the stapler. Does it? I don't see. Maybe it's in there and I don't see it. Cool though. I think I have I don't know. I feel like I have 2 staple removers. And that was one that was still in the package. Okay, so I clipped the bottom of the inside and I'm just gonna sew that up. Cool, cool, cool. Well, I'm glad I finally did this sew along. I know I've been such a slacker about like scheduling them for the club. And I always say I want to get better about that. I do have an idea though for the club that I'm shipping next week. Christmas Kisses. I've already mentioned to a few people that I think it would be fun, like sew along, but like with a specific theme, and then something additional too would be. I have some ideas. Don't say too much, but I have ideas. All right. I'm going to just singe it a little bit. Just the threads at the bottom. Okay. And then I'm going to stuff her inside. And then we sew around the top and we are done. Well, some of you are already done.
Should I glue it on here?
The bow?
Yeah.
Or are you doing the bow now?
Yeah.
What color bow are you doing?
Brown.
Brown?
Like a
Okay.
carrot.
I would stitch it on. Can you like just tack it on, you know? Like so it's not like fully stitched,
Oh,
but
I
it's
don't know if
like
do we like this color?
I feel like it needs to be more of a chocolate.
It does. You're right.
I mean, I think it would work. But what did we say earlier? Is it gonna irritate you? And if the answer is yes, then I would wait and put a different color on it.
Oh, thank you, Sarah. I don't
It's
know what to do.
super cute.
I don't know what
Okay,
to
I turned it and now I'm just like, you know, clipping it along the top so that I can sew that last seam and then we're going to be done. Even with all my talking, it's been like 2.5 hours. I love this pattern. It's a really cute pattern.
I love that it comes together so easily.
Yeah. And it's like kind of a fatter tote. You know, it's not like it's like not super tall. It's like, it's fatter.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Or yellow. Yellow. It would have to be like the right, like mustardy yellow, I feel like, to be a yellow.
That's what I was thinking too, like this plaid that I have on here, but I don't know if I have enough of that fabric to do it.
Oh, to like make your own.
Yeah. And maybe not just a bow, but maybe just a band or something. Oh, there you go. Yeah, like
Say again? Oh yeah, that'd be cute. That'd be really cute. I love like depending on like the different materials you use, the different vibe
yeah.
a bag can have. Like this is totally different than the one that I did with wax canvas over there.
Oh, yeah, huh?
Totally different.
Versatility.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I think a cream colored bow would be cute.
Oh, that would be cute too. Do you have cream?
No, but I have plaid.
bag.
From the
From the club?
uh-huh. I don't know if it's gonna be the right vibe. Nope.
We are clipping a lot.
What should I do? I suppose I could make one out of the flannel.
Oh,
I just don't know. I don't love it.
like you don't love it with a bow or without a bow?
I don't love it without a bow.
You need to maybe just sleep on it.
1,000% need to sleep on it.
You know how stuff just looks a little bit different next day?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now I'm just going to sew around the edge, and then we have a bag. A very green bag. But still some good vibes. I like it. Okay. Just got the Rosie. Oh, Misty just got the Rosie.
Yeah.
I have a perfect owl vinyl for it. Her Rowena with the zipper add-on is on my to-do list as well. Nice.
Awesome.
Oh, it's inside the plastic. Okay, on the staple remover, the magnet's inside the plastic.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll see.
Yeah, I think you sleep on it.
For sure. The
You
first
think
one.
about it,
Huh?
and it's gonna come to you.
Yeah. I mean, the first one is always,
It's super cute.
first one's always a challenge. It's the one you learn on.
Correct.
I bet my younger would really like this one. I mean, I could even like.
Soon, Katie, does that mean you'll be done first on the next? Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. If I prep, I need to so I wasn't last on the Bob and Buddies. That's my goal.
Ain't first, you're last.
This the last one I wasn't. I did prep some beforehand though. Because I get talking. And then also, if we do like a giveaway on the Bob and Buddies, and then I usually manage the giveaway and do that and write the names down. And the whole time that I'm doing that, Jenna and Jade are finishing their bags. Don't think I haven't noticed that.
Oh, that's a good idea. Renee. Yeah, Stacy, it's totally a prototype. Where would I
Oh, my
get
sister
that?
add a key leash inside. Yeah, I'm already too far past that. But yes, a key leash would be a good idea. I feel like this type of bag is more like a catch-all type bag where I'm gonna when I go to my kids events, sporting events and stuff, and I need to put stuff in it to take with me.
Totally.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not necessarily going to be my purse that I carry. It would be a good trick or treat bag, especially the medium. Don't do the large. Your kid will. That's a lot of candy. But the medium would be a good bag too. Maybe I'll let Maisie use this one if she wants. Also, the Tuesday tote's a good trick or treat bag. Also by Knotted Threads.
I thought the Tuesday tote was sincerely.
Oh no, not in threads. That was the first tote I ever made. Yeah.
I forgot. Look at me. I haven't made that tote in a long time. That was one of the totes I did.
That's kind of like the starting point.
That was the beginning. I was like, I hate this tote.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I was making wallets and I really enjoyed making wallets at that time. And so like I hadn't
It's
really
like a size difference.
Yeah, like I hadn't moved on. I hadn't moved on to like big bag making yet. I think the first
Oh, it's cute.
big girl bag I made was oh my god, it looks so good.
Cute, right?
Yes. I love it.
It's kind of like but it's a total different, like, because I used the wax canvas on this, so it's like it's like more sturdy with structure and whatnot on this one. Like it sits up without interface. Oh, this is the other chocolate tag that I had maybe. But this one isn't like as structured. It's kind of like more slouchy, but it's still super fun. I love it.
I think it's really fun.
I think they're both really cute.
Be cool to do some, like glow in the dark applique.
Ooh. I know. So what I was saying to Erin, because I was being extra earlier, was but then I was like, no, Katie, you don't have time to do this. What would be cool is if you like weren't doing the feature pocket, right? If you were just doing like a plain or like a pattern, but whatever, but not like an image like this. It would be cool to do like something popping out of the corner or something.
Yeah.
Like popping up out of the pocket to say hello. Like you could do it a reverse applique or you can do it embroidered. That'd be fun. Look at the clips.
It's all the clips.
There's that. And on this one, the wax canvas one that I made, I used cotton woven on the inside. And it feels very nice. Oh, and look at on this one. Look at, I was a smarty can. This one I put the woven tag on the pockets on the inside.
I love that.
Yeah, so it turned out cute. Too. Okay. Yeah, did you guys finish yours? I know Misty said she finished hers. Julie, my sister added a key leash inside since I'm always losing her keys. Yep.
Such a good option.
Julie, I'm so proud of you for staying up with us. It's 9:35 your time.
Same.
Yeah, I like the green on the outside too. I think it's really fun. It's a pretty one, right? Oh my god, it has pockets, guys.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I took a dinner break. We'll finish it tonight. Yeah, you should easily be able to do it. Finishing up the bows that go on my scrunchies, and then I'll be done. April, what do you have like a specific pattern, scrunchie pattern that you use? I feel like it's super cute when you do bows on scrunchies.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where I got mine from, but I was using a pattern for a while that had like tails on the scrunchies, you know?
Yeah, those are really
so
cute.
Misty says that the clips made her think of pom-poms on a sombrero.
That also entered my mind. I was like, oh.
You could hang little like witch brooms from it.
It would be such a droopy hat.
Yeah. It would do. We need to do more interfacing. For sure.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's true. The Not Your Mama headband. Yeah, that's cute. I love Jen's the pattern for, I'm talking about Minnie in the Mountains. She has the Not Your Mama's headband, not being K-N-O-T. She's punny like that. Anyway, I made that one. I love that pattern. I just have such a hard time with headband. Oh, I have one. Oh, look at it. I have one and it's a pumpkin one. It's sitting right here. All right. I love her pattern, but it's just the headbands hurt my ears.
Yeah, I can't do those little metal headbands.
And so, but it's so super cute. Look at, I made this one last year.
I know.
So cute. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I know. It's so super cute. I cut my scrunchies at 4 by 18 inch. Super cute. Erin, is that the polka dots chair with chat pattern? No, it's not. It's Erin sent me the name. I can send it to you, Julie. I can send you the name later. Yeah, I know. It's been a long day.
It's been a long day.
I do my scrunchies using Handmade by EZM. That's Elizabeth, right? Tutorial. I'll send you a link to the ones I use. They're a thin fabric-ish headbands. Okay. Thank you. Because I would totally make more of these. It was like a quick, fast little make. I loved it. And it was a great scrappy make too, like with like scraps from the club and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I have a lot of good scraps from the club right now that would be like the stuff from this last month's club from September would be cute.
Oh,
like
yeah.
the little honeycomb and the moons. And then there's the one with the flowers. Those would all be super cute headbands. Yeah, Elizabeth. Yeah, that'd be cool. Thank you, April. See, I love coming on here and sharing. All right, what are you sewing around right now?
Me?
Yeah.
The seams around the brim.
Okay.
That's what all the clips were for.
Gotcha. And then and after that, you'll be done. You'll just need to be sewing look at April's pinging me right now. You fast. Then you'll just send me then you'll just need to do the ribbons.
The rivets?
The ribbon.
I'm just
The
kidding.
ribbon once you decide it, right?
Yes. I'm just kidding.
I mean, you could do rivets. It would just give it a different vibe.
What kind of witch are you?
Mm-hmm. I'm a rivet witch.
That's not a bad idea. Make one that has like sewing notions on it.
Uh-huh.
That would be cool.
That would be cool. And then you could wear it to the sewing events.
Yeah, and call yourself a stitch witch.
A stitch witch. I love that.
All right.
There's got to be somebody that has a business called Stitch Witch, right?
I think so. That sounds familiar.
It seems like an obvious. It's obvious, right?
Yeah, right.
Somebody
If someone doesn't, they should.
right? Do it right now. Look it up.
Look it up. Oh my God.
Okay, we have to see it. We have to see it. We're waiting.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm almost done. Okay.
This has been the whole day's project. But I think the next one you make will be so fast.
Oh, yeah. Because now I know. Well, it might be.
Depending on where you go with it and if you decide to applique something on.
Yeah.
Oh. I love it. It's so cute.
I really think it needs something here. Maybe like what's her name said, that bow. What it's a raffia bow? I don't know.
Oh, raffia. Yeah,
raffia. Right here? Because
yeah,
this is
like, cute.
This looks like a big brown round thing.
Correct. Yes. Almost like a little like a hat and then the flower popping out of the hat, right?
Yeah. It just I think I was expecting this to be like that. Like a half moon. Not a
no,
gaping.
I bet you could even get something at like a store right now that was like a fall decor or something or another that you could just throw on the front of it. You know what I mean? That's like that's even pre-done.
Yeah.
Like at Michael's or.
All right, that's gonna be the mission tomorrow. Well, maybe I think I'm gonna sew some more.
It's giving scarecrow vibes.
It is. It totally is.
It's really cute though. I mean, you could just turn it so that that isn't on the front too when you put it on your head.
That's true. That would look better if it was like this.
Yeah, it's like a side. Yeah, that looks so cute.
Still huge.
I mean, it's a big flower, but it's cool. Everybody is saying it's so cute.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, so 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 10 a.m. No, not 10 a.m. 6 a.m.
Santa's coming.
Santa's coming. Oh my God, I know him. I'm going to see the exact date. Let's see. The date will be the 24th. And I wish I had the info. It's like 6:30, 6 or 6:30, I think we said. Because I remember whining, 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Santa's coming.
Should say 6 a.m. the 24th. Amber's coming.
Santa's coming.
Yeah. Come do a witch hat with us.
Just don't use a giant sunflower that looks like a gaping beehole.
Oh, nice. It's been a long day, people. Yeah, watch the replay for sure. And we'll have some like I think we'll have by then some thoughts on like patterns, right?
Yeah. Yeah, which one we're going to go with.
And then Amber was saying something about a pattern that she saw that was for a small one too, like on a headband, like a little witch headband, which would be cute too, if you didn't want to like dive fully in.
Yep.
So it'll be a good time. And if you're in Wingo, Holiday Wingo, don't remember that's happening next Friday night.
Don't
right
forget.
now. We'll be doing it. Well, we might be done. Maybe. Yeah, we should be done by now. Oh, God willing, we should be done. Yeah. 2.5 hours at Wingo would be way too much.
Oh my God.
That's way too much of me.
That used to happen.
April's going to go watch Elf. You should. For sure. I feel like I need to go watch Dumb and Dumber.
But I think, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Stacy says it's like Wizard of Oz meets Elphaba vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe maybe I could actually use sunflowers and like wrap the brim like here with
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yes. You're gonna come up with it in the middle of the night.
I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna text you.
And you go, aha! Yes.
Eureka!
Yep. Missy will be there from Wingo. Perfect.
Woo-hoo!
All right. Thanks for keeping us company tonight.
Yeah.
Happy Friday, y'all. Hopefully you all get to sleep in tomorrow. I'm excited about sleeping in as long as I don't have any hot flashes. So there's that. No, we'll be good. We'll be good. All right. All right. Have a good night. All right. Peace out.
Good night. So long.
Bye.